under the vast sky. Envision a life where financial worries are a thing of the past. Be proactive in creating financial freedom, inner happiness, and true joy. Does this seem like an unattainable dream? Rest assured, this dream can become a reality. Today, we will delve into the realm of Stoic philosophy, exploring 8 core principles that will guide you in breaking free from mundane thoughts. Our focus extends beyond wealth accumulation. We aim to help you build a rich, peaceful, and positively energetic soul. These principles are not mere advice, but the keys to unlocking a new world. Stay with us until the end of this video. By doing so, you'll witness a significant shift in how you perceive your personal finances and your life as a whole. So, why should you lend an ear? Because life is not solely about existence. It's about experiencing and savoring every moment. Join us now and embark on this transformative journey, starting with the first principle. Principle 1. Disassociate wealth from happiness. Stoic philosophy teaches us a profound perspective on the association between wealth and happiness. Seneca, a famous Stoic philosopher, once stated that true poverty lies not in having too little, but in craving for more. This statement highlights the psychological aspect of happiness and challenges the notion that wealth is a prerequisite for a fulfilling life. According to Stoic philosophy, the pursuit of material wealth should not be our primary focus. Instead, we are encouraged to seek happiness through the development of virtue and personal ethics. Virtue is not merely a concept, but a way of life that encompasses self-control, emotional regulation, courage in the face of adversity, fairness in judgment, and the ability to shape our worldview through theory. Stoics remind us that wealth is external, transient, and subject to change. It is not a necessary condition for experiencing true happiness. Instead, they believe that cultivating virtue and leading a meaningful and valuable life are the key elements to experiencing genuine happiness. Consider the numerous stories of millionaires who lead unhappy lives, while ordinary individuals find contentment. The amount of money in one's bank account is not a reliable indicator of happiness. What truly matters is the depth of one's character and the quality of their actions. Material possessions often prove to be unsustainable sources of joy, offering only temporary satisfaction. For instance, when you purchase a new mobile phone, the initial excitement and happiness may be overwhelming. However, as time passes, the novelty wears off and the joy fades. Life is constantly changing, and material possessions often fail to adapt to these shifts. While a new purchase may bring transient delight, it eventually becomes part of daily life and is no longer sufficient to sustain happiness. This highlights the need to reevaluate the relationship between wealth and happiness. Stoic philosophy not only teaches us to disassociate material wealth from happiness, but also fosters a sense of gratitude for what we already possess. By learning to appreciate and cherish the positive aspects of life, we come to realize that we are richer than we initially thought. This practice is not solely about expressing gratitude, but also about understanding the true value of what we have. Furthermore, to enrich our spirits, we can invest in knowledge, experiences, and relationships. The knowledge we acquire, the experiences we accumulate, and the love we share serve as lasting treasures that accompany us on our life journey. Together, they constitute true wealth, a profound sense of fulfillment and meaning in life. This is the wealth that deserves our respect and exploration. In summary, Stoic philosophy offers a distinct perspective on the relationship between wealth and happiness. True happiness does not rely on amassing material possessions, but stems from cultivating virtue and leading a righteous life. This makes Stoic philosophy an invaluable source of inspiration as we embark on our quest for genuine meaning and happiness. Principle 2. Reject the blame game. In principle number 2, we reflect upon the words of Epictetus, who proclaimed that it is not external circumstances, but our perception of them that disturbs us. Stoic philosophy imparts a powerful message in our journey through life, to take ownership of our actions and refrain from blaming others. This principle emphasizes personal responsibility and self-reliance. Imagine embarking on a voyage to a remote island where you are the sole captain of your life's ship. On this island, you encounter challenges, obstacles, and opportunities. However, the only aspect you have control over is yourself. Stoic philosophy advises us to embrace ultimate responsibility for our lives. But why should we accept this responsibility? Because it leads to freedom and progress. When caught in a storm, we cannot control the wind and waves, but we can determine how we steer our ship. During difficult times, we may not have control over the situation, but we can choose how we adapt and face it. Personal responsibility is not a burden, it is an opportunity. It grants us the freedom to shape our lives according to our desires. Take on the role of the captain in your journey. Resist allowing anyone or any circumstance to strip away your control. Be the architect of your life and navigate your ship in the direction you seek. One common mistake people often make is placing blame on others or external circumstances when faced with difficulties. Stoic philosophy considers this a sign of weakness and lack of control. Instead of taking responsibility and seeking solutions, we opt for evading responsibility by shifting blame onto others or external factors. Consider a scenario where you participate in a sports competition and fail to achieve the desired result. Initially, you may feel disappointed and search for external reasons such as unfavorable weather or an injury. However, Stoic philosophy encourages you to turn inward and examine yourself. You may realize that despite the challenges, better preparation, more diligent training, or honing your skills could have yielded improved outcomes. Ultimately, this principle aligns closely with the Stoic concept of the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between things we can control and those we cannot. We may not have control over external factors like the weather, others' behavior, or societal systems. Nevertheless, we possess the power to control our reactions and responses to these factors. Rather than blaming what lies beyond our control, we are urged to focus on managing our thoughts, decisions, and actions. This empowers us to demonstrate self-determination and avoid being governed by external influences in our lives. Adhering to the notion of not blaming others is not only a way to exhibit personal responsibility, but also a means of living a purposeful and liberated life. By embracing responsibility and exerting control, we become positive creators in our own lives, confronting every challenge with fortitude. Principle 3. Embrace authenticity over approval. Let us delve into principle number 3, inspired by a famous quote from Marcus Aurelius. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. This quote highlights Marcus Aurelius's perspective on the importance of self-awareness and personal virtue, rather than seeking external validation. According to Stoic philosophy, our lives are dependent on ourselves, and true happiness stems from self-awareness and self-control. We should not live our lives solely to meet the expectations of others or seek their approval. Doing so makes us reliant on the opinions and judgments of others, leading to a constant struggle against the uncontrollable changes and fluctuations in life. In our digital world, societal pressures constantly demand that we conform and meet their expectations. Under this pressure, many individuals find themselves swept away, forced to live lives that do not reflect their true selves. This mindset not only affects how we manage our finances, but also drives us to chase after the lifestyles, possessions, and social status of others, often at the expense of our own financial well-being. Imagine a young person full of enthusiasm for the arts, passionate about writing books. However, due to societal pressures and familial expectations, they abandon their dreams and pursue an undesired financial career. By choosing the path set by others, instead of pursuing their own passions, they feel as if they have lost an integral part of themselves. Passivity often leads many people into debt or living beyond their means in an attempt to emulate the extravagance of others. The Stoic principle of independence advises us to stand firm against this temptation and focus on our personal journey towards financial independence. Imagine an archer meticulously aiming for the bullseye, always staying focused on hitting the target accurately. Similarly, we must sincerely commit ourselves to living by this principle. Firstly, take the time to understand yourself. Dedicate time to discover your values, goals, and personal dreams. Identify what truly matters to you and create a clear vision for your life's objectives. Secondly, build plans based on your personal values. Develop financial and life plans that align with your values and goals, rather than comparing yourself to others or striving to meet their expectations. Thirdly, practice self-management and self-control. Stoicism encourages us to regulate our emotions and behaviors while accepting that there are things beyond our control. Focus on what can be controlled and embrace the changes that cannot. Lastly, always remember patience. Understand that your journey towards living authentically is unique and requires patience, perseverance, and self-exploration. When you stop living to please others, you gain control over your finances and your life. Do not let societal pressures dictate your financial decisions. Pursue financial independence based on your values, exercising patience and perseverance. Remember, this journey is yours alone. You are a participant and competitor in your own unique path towards success. By applying these principles, you will embark on a new journey towards financial freedom, satisfaction, profound transformation, and significant changes in your life. Principle 4. Embrace courageous taking. Principle 4 urges us to confront the notion of risk. When we hear the word risk, we often feel uneasy and worried, and these natural emotions frequently limit our potential. In life, we tend to shy away from risks due to fear of challenges. However, it is essential to recognize that personal growth and spiritual freedom are achieved through embracing risks. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the development of patience, courage, and self-control in life, particularly the virtue of courage. This includes facing risks with insight and determination. If we waver in our own courage, we can draw inspiration from the stories of two famous figures who dared to turn their dreams into reality. Mark Zuckerberg, the billionaire founder of Facebook, once stated that in a rapidly changing world, the only strategy that ensures failure is not taking risks. He dropped out of college to pursue the Facebook project, a risky decision, that turned him into one of the most successful people in the world of technology. Similarly, Elon Musk, who earned millions through PayPal, dared to shift his focus from a safe path in the field of information technology to founding SpaceX and Tesla. Although his companies were on the brink of bankruptcy, Musk's daringness eventually led to great success. Reflect on what sets successful individuals apart from ordinary people: courage. They boldly step out of their comfort zones, embrace uncertainty, and confront challenges head-on. Understanding risks allows us to grow, learn, and move towards success. It's about changing our perspective on risk. Courage does not mean completely eliminating fear and anxiety. Rather, it is the ability to face risks with confidence and never allowing fear to dictate our decisions. We need to understand that everything in life is temporary and cannot be fully controlled. Avoiding risks is a waste of time and potential for development. In our financial situations, it is the same. Taking risks can mean investing in a new project, exploring a different career path, or choosing to save and invest money instead of spending on immediate pleasures. While everything may not go as hoped, learning from risks and challenges is an important part of Stoic philosophy. Every failure is a lesson, and every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Patience and self-control are key to overcoming challenges. However, it's important to note that talking about taking risks does not encourage reckless behavior. Stoic philosophy promotes calculated and careful risk-taking, which requires deep knowledge, wisdom, and a detailed understanding of the specific situation. Embracing risks means opening the door to opportunities and potential growth. Stoics believe that maturity and success cannot be achieved by always staying in our comfort zone. Courage, patience, and self-control help us confront every challenge with an attitude of openness to learn. These experiences bring us closer to spiritual freedom and meaningful success in life. Principle 5. Embrace financial awareness and responsibility. In principle number 5, we address the importance of not ignoring our finances. Finances are an integral aspect of life that is often overlooked. Stoic philosophy provides us with a different perspective on this matter. While the saying "ignorance brings happiness" is commonly heard, when it comes to finances, ignorance can lead to serious risks. Stoicism emphasizes the message of self-control and building a strong mindset with deep awareness of life. This means we need to understand our financial situation. When we start applying Stoic philosophy to our financial lives, it opens the door to a new world where the importance of awareness and attitude towards finances becomes clearer than ever before. First and foremost, Stoic philosophy teaches us true awareness of our financial situation. We should not try to avoid or hide the truth about our money. Instead, we should open our hearts to face it honestly. This involves taking stock of the money in our bank accounts, understanding the sources of our income, managing our expenses, and mastering our situation with debts. In a world where money is often put on a pedestal, Stoic philosophy offers a different perspective, encouraging us to learn about ourselves and our financial situation in a genuine way. Imagine looking at the money in your account, counting it, and asking questions about the origin of that money and how it has been spent. Can you manage your expenses wisely? Gaining a clear insight into your financial situation allows you to exercise self-control and make wise decisions in managing your personal finances. Furthermore, Stoic philosophy teaches us about self-control in building connections with others, understanding empathy, and being sensitive to the emotions and needs of others, especially during difficult times. Sharing experiences and learning from others who have gone through similar situations creates a supportive environment that makes people feel less alone in their financial struggles. Personal responsibility is also an important aspect. We must take responsibility for our lives and refrain from blaming external factors. This means being the manager of our financial life and taking the right responsibility to shape it positively. Finally, we are encouraged to live in full reality and not be fascinated by illusions or misconceptions about money. Instead, we should carefully evaluate the reality of our income, expenses, debts, savings, and investments. Remember that you are the manager of your personal finances. Pay attention and take responsibility for your money as a tool to build the life of your dreams. Stop neglecting your finances and start treating them with the care and respect they deserve. Principle 6. Embrace personal development. In Stoic philosophy, self-development and self-improvement are considered crucial aspects. Renowned Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius believed that the path to true happiness lies in the cultivation of the soul and the development of the spirit. Therefore, maintaining a meaningful and purposeful life is closely linked to personal growth. But what does personal development truly entail? In Stoic philosophy, personal development is not arbitrary, but is considered a highly important duty. Individuals are encouraged to invest time and effort in cultivating the soul and developing virtuous qualities. The goal is not merely to satisfy material needs, but to become spiritually richer with each passing day. Personal development is viewed as a great journey towards pursuing absolute perfection and committing to continuous growth and lifelong learning. It involves imposing pressure for perfection on oneself with the goal of becoming more virtuous every day. Each new day brings a fresh opportunity to improve our souls and develop moral virtues. Another aspect of personal development in Stoic philosophy is self-control. This involves taking responsibility for personal growth and allowing oneself to avoid becoming entangled in weaknesses and uncontrollable situations. Maintaining self-control effectively streamlines the process of personal development and enables individuals to adapt to life's challenges. One common mistake many people make is staying within their comfort zone. While the comfort zone may offer peace and stability, it is also a place of deficiency and stagnation. Personal growth occurs in the growth zone, where individuals confront difficulties and tread the path of lifelong learning. The spirit and soul are forged and strengthened in this environment. In the continuously changing world around us, it is crucial to keep learning to maintain competitiveness and avoid becoming obsolete. The value of self-control in Stoic philosophy lies in making the right decisions, not necessarily the easiest ones. This may involve prioritizing personal development over leisure activities and unnecessary expenses. What is important is making conscious decisions that align with long-term goals. From the perspective of Stoic philosophy, neglecting personal development is an integral part of leading a meaningful and happy life. Personal development involves not only improving personal skills and knowledge, but also nurturing the soul and developing moral virtues. It is seen as the ultimate destination and a continuous journey towards maturity and spiritual enrichment. Principle 7. Embrace financial discipline. The principle of stopping spending beyond your means may sound like simple advice, yet it is often overlooked in the era of consumerism and advertising explosion. We are frequently put in a position where we feel like we need things that we actually do not need. Advertisements often promise that owning a new product or service will bring happiness and satisfaction, creating unnecessary pressure to shop and spend beyond our financial capability. Stoic philosophy reminds us that true happiness does not depend on owning many possessions or uncontrolled shopping. Instead, it stems from controlling our desires and seeking happiness within. To stop spending beyond our means, we must begin to practice control and prevent our needs and desires from exceeding what we already have. Practicing this principle in our daily lives starts with distinguishing between needs and desires. Basic needs, such as food, shelter, and clothing, are essential to life, while desires such as the latest tech gadgets or luxury fashion are not necessarily must-haves. Understanding this difference allows for better management of our finances. In modern life, we often find ourselves in situations of uncontrolled shopping, fueled by advertising and social influence. Stoic philosophy warns us of the futile consumer trap and advises us to stay away from it. Instead of finding happiness through shopping, we can find joy in connecting with loved ones, exploring personal interests, and experiencing tranquility through simple living. Imagine having saved enough money to handle unexpected expenses without feeling panicked. Imagine the freedom from the burden of debt and having enough financial resources to spend time with family, explore interests, or start a business. Envision a comfortable retirement life without worrying about depleting savings. All of these scenarios are entirely possible when we live within our financial means. Furthermore, life is not just about owning many possessions, but also about living a prosperous and peaceful life. By living within our financial means, we create opportunities to pursue personal dreams, spend time with family and friends, and ensure financial security for the future. Stopping spending beyond our means is not just a wise financial decision, but also a way of life that, in accordance with Stoic philosophy, allows us to achieve self-control and contentment in life. Applying Stoic philosophy to personal financial management can help us build a prosperous, sustainable, and peaceful life. Principle 8. Embrace change. Principle number 8 recognizes that change is inevitable in life, and though we often resist it, Stoic philosophy teaches us to accept and embrace change. Understanding the temporary nature of life and adjusting accordingly is where true adaptability lies. And it is in adaptability that we find a way to prosper. Consider the changing seasons, the ebb and flow of tides, and the rising and setting of the sun, all indicating the inherently changing nature of life. Just as a river never stays the same, life continually evolves, and we must learn to progress along with it. In the context of financial well-being, this principle suggests that the economy is always changing. New industries emerge, old ones become obsolete, interest rates fluctuate, and the job market undergoes transformations. Despite these challenges, resisting change can manifest in various ways in our financial lives. Resisting change in our financial lives could involve refusing to accept that a career field is declining, neglecting to acquire new skills, maintaining an outdated investment strategy, or being hesitant to explore new investment opportunities for fear of potential risks. Here are 4 pieces of advice from Stoic philosophy. First, we need to change our mindset. Understanding that change can bring exciting opportunities for prosperity is crucial. Just as a caterpillar must undergo transformation to become a butterfly, change can open new doors for us. Second, we need to educate ourselves. Knowledge reduces fear and is the best defense against resistance to change. Staying updated on economic trends, investment opportunities, and best financial practices can guide us through change. Third, maintaining a balanced perspective is crucial. Understanding that change can bring both benefits and losses is important. A job loss may lead to a new career, and unsuccessful investments can teach valuable lessons. Lastly, being flexible is essential. Being rigid in the face of change is like a tree standing firm in a storm. Bending and adapting can help us overcome. Flexibility in financial planning, career choices, and investment strategies helps us deal with economic changes. Embracing change leads not only to financial success, but also to living an interesting and fulfilling life of growth, learning, and development. The 8 Stoic principles can steer us toward financial success and an inspired life. Remember, the power to change our lives is in our hands, and Stoic philosophy serves as a torch illuminating the path. Before concluding today's video, I want to remind you to master your life and not let circumstances control you. If you found these 8 principles helpful, don't hesitate to share this video with loved ones and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new videos with valuable lessons that can help you develop every day. Leave a comment on the video with your opinions and encourage others to apply Stoic principles in their lives. Thank you for spending time with me today. Keep spreading inspiration for personal growth every day. See you in the next videos.